So, I guess if you've read the title of the video, you can probably tell why I'm playing Arc Raiders. Essentially, I was permanently banned from the finals and the finals Discord server, and I want to go over in this video why I got banned, and also go over, well, the Discord ban is what I think is a little bit like hypocritical from Embark. First of all, why I got banned. I'll put some clips on screen, but I found, well, I've been messing around with Embark's backend API for a little bit now. I found the RPG exploit that you're seeing on screen right now. Editing Poid here, I wanted to quickly go over something that I've seen a lot of people attribute to me, but I have had no affiliation with this website. I'm not going to link the website or anything, but I'll show it on screen, like censored and stuff. But essentially, somebody made a website to give yourself the RPG. I thought Embark fixed it with the release of Season 11, but it turns out they did a very poor job of fixing it. So somebody else has made a website to give yourself the RPG or something. And I've seen a lot of people attribute this to me when I had no idea this website was even made until someone sent it to me. So I want to clear that up, because I don't know if that is why I got banned. Does Embark think I made that website or something? I'm not sure. Don't ask me what the fuck I'm doing in game. I've got no clue. But yeah, basically I've been messing around with the back end of the game, finding issues and reporting them to Embark. The biggest issue was the RPG exploit that could be abused and ranked and stuff like that. You know, it's the RPG from Blast Off, so it's 250 damage, no fucking fall off. So I found that, reported it to Embark. Yeah, there were two issues I reported to Embark about the backend API for editing your inventory. The first issue was obviously being able to use the RPG and the heavy hitters charge and slam outside of their respective game modes. The other issue I reported was pretty minor, but if you knew what you're doing with the backend API, you could brick somebody's account because the backend API of the game is fucking horrific. I am so surprised no one else has found any of these issues. But for some reason, you can put specializations into your reserve through the API. And if you did that, I'll put screenshots on screen. But what it did was essentially brick your entire account. You wouldn't be able to go into your loadouts to fix the issue. And if you tried queuing any game mode, you would just be permanently stuck loading. So that's another issue I reported to Embark. Now, on to what got me banned. I was in the wrong here, I will be completely honest. Basically, there's an exploit where you can essentially change your name, ignoring the cooldown, because normally you change your name and there's a 30-day cooldown on it. The exploit makes that 0 seconds, basically, so you can change your name over and over and over. When I found this, instead of reporting it directly to Embark like I should have, I decided to be a little bit silly, and I set up a script to automate the process to try and get myself the Embark ID Poid hashtag 000. I left that running overnight and woke up. I did not have Poid 0000, I was insanely fucking unlucky. Then later that day, I boot up the game and I see a permanently suspended message. I don't know if that's what's caused my ban, or if it's a combination of both, because if that was the reason for my ban, I would suspect I would also be banned in Arc Raiders, which I'm playing right now, and I'm obviously not banned, you know? Yeah, so what I'm assuming got me banned is not the name changing. I was having a little bit of fun, because I realized there's no rate limiting on any messages you send in-game. It's all client-sided for some reason. The backend is just so amazingly bad. There is absolutely no rate limiting whatsoever outside of the client-side rate limiting. If you know the API calls to make, you could send messages to a clan, or a clan or a party chat or whatever the fuck you want, however many times you want. No rate limiting. So I was fucking around for the funnies with an idea. Shit, can I get down here? I can. It's fucking nothing. Yeah, once I found out there was no rate limiting on clan messages, I decided it would be a funny idea to make a private clan, and I was gonna try upload a 2 megabyte audio file to the game using clan messages. And it did work, which was pretty funny. I believe that is what got me banned, because obviously a 2 megabyte file is going to be a lot of clan messages. So I'm not sure if like it was an automated ban because like Embark thought I was trying to like DDoS them or something. But I believe that's what got me banned, not the name changing stuff. Or it could be a combination of both. But like I said, if it was a combination of both, or it was purely because of the name changing, I believe I'll be banned from Arc Raiders too, because I could still do the name changing stuff like and benefit from it on Arc Raiders. I will not lie. It was silly of me to abuse those things like I did, but you gotta admit, storing a 2 megabyte audio file in clan messages was pretty funny. And it did work. You know, I was able to download the file and play it back. Whether you want to call that a valid reason to permanently ban me from the game is your choice. I understand Embark's reasoning behind it. I understand their servers very shitty, you know. 2 megabytes in the clan chat might have been too much for them to handle. Okay, enough yapping about the finals ban now. Why did I get banned in the finals Discord? That is the next section I want to talk up on. And I'll briefly go over the hypocrisy from Embark, or the community managers, or whoever the fuck you wanna blame here. Like an hour ago, I was permanently banned from the finals Discord, and their reasoning was, I'll put it up on screen, it was like clearly discussing content that breaks the EULA or something like that. Which I guess a couple days ago I did discuss why I thought I was banned, like the name changing stuff and the club stuff, but that was a couple days ago. So I'm confused on why they only enforce that now, because I got a 24-hour mute for talking about that stuff, and I assumed that was the end of it. Like as long as I didn't bring it back up, like any of the exploits, that would keep me free. But no, they just randomly permanently banned me 2 days later for it. And the reason I think Embark's being like hypocritical here is because, if you haven't heard, a big YouTuber by the name of Kian Bros, there's no way I'm saying this last name right, but he made a stat tracker for the finals, which, fun fact, also completely breaks the TOS or EULA for the game. He made a little helper app that basically, it shows you stats from the back end of the game that you can't normally see. And to do that, you've got to download a little helper program. And the helper program, what it does is it mints a token for your Embark account through Steam and sends it to Kian's server so he can make like a extended leaderboard site, I guess, showing off like kills by weapon, damage by weapon, and like match history and things like that you can't normally see in the game. It's a shame that Embark hasn't like implemented those things into the game normally, because I know the channels has. But yeah, the main issues with this program are, first of all, he's collecting your Embark token. Your Embark token is basically the login details to your account, but they only last 24 hours. So if Kian wanted to, he could totally log into your account and use it for things like cheating. I'm not saying he's going to, and I don't think he will, but I'm just putting that out there. Like, if his server ever gets compromised, that storing all these users' tokens on them gets compromised, then your account's going to be compromised, and it could be used to cheat on, and you could get banned, or one of many other possibilities, you know? And the reason I'm bringing up, like, hypocrisy from Embark here is, the thing is, Kian's website also breaks TOS, and everyone who uses it is also breaking TOS, which is why I'm bringing it up. Because first of all, what I want to mention is, I'll put references on screen for all of this, but anyone who uses Kian's website is breaking TOS. Like, by using that helper app and giving your token to Kian, you are like actively breaking TOS, because I'll put references on screen. I've got no idea the fucking like terms of service jargon off the top of my head, but it'll be on screen for you to read. Yeah, but you are breaking TOS by using it, and Kian is breaking TOS by maintaining it and distributing it. And I did talk to Kian about this, because I do have a problem with how he's not, because nowhere on Kian's website does he even like explicitly state that you might be breaking TOS. Well, you are breaking TOS by using it, but the thing is if Embark's going to actually ban people using it, I don't think so. But you know, Embark is strange. They could randomly decide to ban everybody who's used it, which they will be able to tell. So if they do decide to, you know, go nuclear and ban everyone who's used it, then it's just cooked for everybody that's used it. The issue with the website and the helper app is that nowhere does it say that you are breaking TOS. Like, there's no warning that you're breaking TOS, and you could like hypothetically get banned from the game for using the program, which is a big issue. And I talked to Kian about this, and I did get him to add a disclaimer to the website that did say you were breaking TOS and you could get banned. And a day later, he removes it from the website entirely. So that was pretty useless. Yeah, but the hypocrisy part comes up because we've established that the helper app, the Kian's website, also breaks the EULA and TOS. The Kian's website is being shared around in the official finals Discord, and other people are telling people to use the app, and it's like, I'm getting banned for content that breaks the EULA, but like sending Kian's website that breaks the TOS and EULA is fine, but it's not fine for me. Like, it just seems hypocritical to me. I mean, I know it's different situations. Like, I don't want to compare them and say it's exactly the same situation. Like, yeah, I know it's not, like, an exact comparison, but it is similar, which is why I kind of have an issue with it. But yeah, sorry for, like, the big, long rant, whatever you want to call it. I just wanted to, you know, get everything out there, explain why I was banned, and also give that little warning about Kian's helper, because I don't think people should be using it. Just one thing I want to add to end the video off. I understand I was in the wrong here for the club stuff and the name stuff, but overall, I've helped Embark a lot. Like, I've reported many issues to them over the years I've been playing the game. I've even worked for them one time on the Season 10 stream, which was pretty nice. That was fun to do. And I understand I was out of line this time, and if Embark's watching this, I do really apologize, which is why I would love for you guys to consider unbanning me, because I do love the game. You know, TGM 25 was like one of the funnest times in my life. So although I was out of line this time, I hope you guys can find it in your hearts to forgive me and unban me, and if you do, I promise there will be no more shenanigans. If I find any issues, I'll report them directly to you guys. I promise, Embark. Please!